You know, these guys wearing masks aren't creepy at all.
Lord Mortimer? Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Well, he lives. What's going on, Owlets? This is a WiseGamingOwl coming at you with another episode of the Council as we proceed to continue to go through it. As you can see, we're picking up right where we left off, and we need to find the place mentioned by our mom. So, enough talking about what we're going to check out, and let's get into it.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
See, now we can unlock stuff, see? We were maxed out on our royal jelly.
Devil's Thorn.
Nice, there we go. So we're getting some items. But now we can open and hopefully open a lot more than we couldn't before. Let's see if we can get any information.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
We'll
tell you the truth.
Really.
Not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But
or he's dead.
While I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one in any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
Wow.
See you later, my son.
Maybe we shouldn't have told him that, huh? It's obviously going to be the gallery. What do we have here?
Amber crystals.
Quest continues. Oh. Oh boy. It's a lot of books. Oh, this is a lot of books. Whoa. Okay then.
Where all eyes size you up.
Well, they're definitely...
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
What the heck was that? Oh. There we go. Come on now. There it is, right there. My goodness. Let's go to this first.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Yeah, we will keep it.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
You need to face the dude. And right there, that dude. They need to face that dude. I bet you anything, that's what you got to do. Face the dude. Wow. That was ridiculously sad.
Whoa. Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know
Oh,
what you're
roasted.
talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I'll just answer.
I've discovered a
frankly.
hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're looking for somebody. Your silence speaks volumes. I must have got it right. And you will go to great lengths to find them. So, this person means a lot to you.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself
roasted.
useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Let's see what we got here, guys. We don't have any stuff.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Okay, let's see what we got here, guys.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing's. The library at Buckingham has 3.
English managed to get their hands on them.
When someone wants
Yeah.
to attract the attention of the world, somehow the gift's in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Well, We're not getting anywhere. Going nowhere fast is where we're going.
Chinese coin.
Full Chinese coin. Wait, what? I can't even read this letter. That's a bummer. What we got here?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Wow.
Reef.
Let's have her try on the
Stop!
crown.
Don't put your grubby fat fingers on
You
it.
find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Harpsichord players love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
Wow. We're about all the way around.
Looks like a political regimes, written by Mortimer himself. You heard Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Well, let's see what it is first.
This
We
weapon
need
is
to assess
typically
them.
French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
I'll go with
It
you.
really
I'm gonna
does look like
fail.
Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet, given the number of English kicked.
And we all know where that
Oh,
got her.
Rice dead.
When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
A fragment of amber.
I like how she said I was supposed to search one side.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. It's incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Maybe
I assume he's
Mortimer is
immortal.
immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah.
A first smile. Careful. Keep that up and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that. Indeed, I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
Some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she would protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
No, I already see there's something right here. Oh, she's noticing
What is that
I'm
she
doing
found?
something.
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Thing?
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for the jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is.
I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to...
Listen, Emily, it seems pretty to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Oh, here we go.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? Into your arms and say yes to everything you want.
Talking about, I'm only asking you to try a little.
If only on principle, as an order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a friend, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Oh,
Nothing to gain? Damn it, I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need
Losing.
help.
Just like everyone, you have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where, haven't you?
Actually, I have. Oh.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
I think she is taking orders from somebody.
Well, one thing is very clear. You're working for someone. You're the dark hand of someone more powerful. Home, for example. Know each other very well.
Why are we bringing home to the conversation?
Nope.
If you knew me
That's a
better, you
fail.
would know that I take orders from no one. You have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is
She
there
does
any
have a
chance
partner.
you might
That's why
tell
we
me
should
who he
fucking-
is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner
Oh,
is.
man.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
Oh, man. I'm gonna guess the member of the order.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Okay. So... we're running out of options here. This isn't looking good.
It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Who the hell's her partner then? Why am I not figuring this out, guys? What am I doing wrong? It's not a woman. Not a member. It could be her father, her old husband. I guess we're gonna guess with her old husband. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Your
now, guys. I'm
husband, of
sorry.
course.
My husband, he can't even walk without a cane. Poor
Oh, I
old
give
man.
up.
Let him live out the rest of his days in peace.
How nice for him.
Right, time is short. You haven't
Well,
convinced me.
we got
I
close.
prefer to remain discreet. Don't take it the wrong way. All I can tell you
Damn.
is I'm looking for my sister. And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
So
I
the
understand.
whole time it was the sister
won't
that
insist.
was the partner.
It's time to leave.
So if we would have guessed that, we would have found out. Oh, that's fun.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
We're getting rocked, man. We're not doing good at all. Seems like I'm just making decision after decision wrong.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis,
Whoa.
I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Okay.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Last time we did anything with Elizabeth, it didn't work out, and we kind of got destroyed. So we're going to go join Emily. Maybe we'll find out more information.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
But I'm sure that was the wrong decision, because every damn decision I've been making is the wrong one.
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
No idea.
The truth is, I really don't have the slightest idea. But I thought all of that could wait until tomorrow.
That young girl seems very...
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh, so that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you talking
just
about
tell
the
the truth.
Book of All Mysteries? Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah. When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just
she's
what did
excited.
Sarah expect to accomplish here?
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you, what were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean home is playing both sides?
Right.
Tricky.
Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Yep, we're gonna join her in bed, guys. Well.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
Well, it's getting interesting now. You know, these guys wearing masks aren't creepy at all.
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Well, he lives. Wow. Well, that was a heck of an episode 1. We figured out a lot. We're excited to find out what will be in episode 2. But I want to again thank you all Owlets for watching this series. We will pick it up once it continues. Whenever that will be, I have figured that out. We will find out. And once again, please don't forget to comment, subscribe below, as well as hit that bell icon. That way you're notified when new videos are released. And finally, once again, Owlets, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.